Oh boy, it keeps getting worse somehow. They just keep talking this up. They really think that Abby is going to be the savior of this show. I find that absolutely hilarious because narratives are universal. So we already know how well received season 3 is going to be, as predicted by the prophets of gaming. All of us who have played that game know exactly how season 3 is going to go. You think they lost a lot of people between season 1 and season 2? Oh, you just wait till people get to know Abby, the person who put a 9-iron into Joel's face. But they're going all in. It's from Dom the Bomb. HBO Season 3 information. It's going to be Abby's story, as you know. It's not going to come out till 2027. Filming starts in 2026. The season is going to be bigger than 1 and 2. We have talked about that. That means more money. So after losing a bunch of people, they're going to have to go to David Zaslav and say, yeah, we need more money. Listen, man, this is it. Abby, she's a star in the making. She's going to be big, 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 big. Give us the money. She's going to be huge. You're going to love her. Okay, here's the money. I guarantee that's how it's going to go out. And then, of course, as predicted with this season, we were all right. The ratings would fall off a cliff. Wait till next season. Oh, man, I can't wait. And wait till you see this cope we're going to go over. It'll have more episodes than season 2. Isn't that great? So they gave Ellie the rushed season. They rushed the hell out of that season. That's how excited Neil Druckmann is to get to his dream woman. Neil Druckmann has a type. He's like, oh my God, I can't wait to just do more Abby. Abby. I bet you Abby's the star of, if they do a Last of Us Part 3, how much you want to bet Abby is the star of the game? Now, this is not Neil Druckmann's dream woman, no actress. Neil Druckmann's dream woman is the Mabby that's in the game. Manby. That's his dream woman. 100%. All 3 days of Abby are getting adapted, and what's even better, side stories. So we're going to get to know Abby and her crew very intimately. We're going to see more of Abby, more of her crew. They're going to sprinkle in some Joel flashbacks. We bring back the flashback Joel. Sprinkle in a little bit of Abby. I don't know how. Or sprinkle in a little bit of Ellie. I don't know how that works, because where they're going to meet at the end of season 4, or no, probably at the start of season 4, somewhere around there, is going to be them meeting. So what's the tell there? What is the story to tell there? You just told that story. And you told it poorly and rushed so that you could get to this bullshit. So more side stories of Abby and her crew. So we're going to get some extra DLC of what Abby's up to. Maybe a side story of her former lover, Neil Buckman, as some kind of a self-insert by Neil. Ooh, more Isaac. Wow, the Rat King, Shamblers, Living Yar. Yay! Wow, so great. I'm excited. Oh, even flashbacks during Abby's story. So more Abby. I love it. Do it. Do 6 seasons. Give Abby 2 extra seasons. Stretch it out. Like a game of limbo. How low can those ratings go? And then we have this cope right here from Vice, the outlet that tried to cancel Kershaw recently. They can't believe it. What? Is The Last of Us Season 2 finals drop in viewership proof? The Last of Us Part 2 was always divisive? What, you mean it wasn't review bombed by alt-right bigot sexist trolls? You can't run with that narrative anymore? What? That's crazy. You mean it was always bad?
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
They can't believe it. People don't agree with suck-ass critics? That's amazing. I can't believe it. What is wrong with people? Recent reports have revealed The Last of Us Season's 2 finale was down in viewership by 55%. HBO argues that this was the result of a holiday weekend. Interestingly, it appears Season 2 has also divided viewers, as the show has had a significant drop in ratings as well. You just nailed it. Part 2 was shit. And they go over this, and they say, oh, yeah, once again, it's review bound. It's just an angry mob. That's all it is. It's just an angry mob of people. They're mad at it. It's not that the story sucks ass. It's funny how every time these shitty shows and games get bad reviews, it's a review bomb. Well, the critics, they gave it a 9. It must be the angry mob. How can they not agree with a cluster of people that all live in Los Angeles? I can't believe this. Or somewhere else in California. They all think the same and have the same opinions. What? It's crazy. How can they not think the same as us coastal people? Us coastal liberals. I can't believe they didn't like the idea of this man-woman beating down everyone's favorite father with a 9-iron and then making you feel bad for her, or at least trying to make you sympathetic. On a personal level, I can speak to the season's less than favorable reception from some viewers. I have family and friends who have told me they didn't enjoy Season 2. Well, they must be bigots. It's one of those people, they're sitting at the table trying to talk about Trump at Thanksgiving. So there seems to be some discontent with HBO's adaptation among portions of its audience. However, some fans are asking whether Season 2 was always doomed with the casual viewers due to The Last of Us Part 2's challenging plot. Yes! Yes, that is what it is. It's always sucked. A large portion of that audience is gone from the game and will never come back because of the direction that franchise took. And it's having the same effect with the show. You know, just because one's a show and one's a game doesn't mean it's going to appeal differently. The story is fundamentally the same. It's the same story. It's not going to change from gamer to show watcher. Casual people are likely going to have the same reaction. That's why doing this show was always dumb. Because after Season 1, it was always destined to fall apart. The only way that they could have changed this is to change the actual story. And I don't think they can do that. They need to faithfully adapt the show. Do audiences just dislike The Last of Us Part 2's plot? I can't believe they don't like it. Then they go on to talk about how some people didn't like it. When it came out, it was divisive with players. Critically, it was heralded as one of the best games of all time. Yep, by the same coastal suckasses that say Neil Druckmann can do no wrong. He's the greatest. He's the best there is. Those critics are surprisingly the same as the ones that review modern entertainment. Imagine that. They all have the same line of thought. Imagine that. Naughty Dog truly set a new level of cinematic storytelling in the games industry on a technical level. The graphics and gameplay were just incredible. However, some players took issue with the game's plot. Saw the death of Joel at the hands of Abby. Graphics and gameplay can be great, But if the story is shit, it's not going to matter, especially in a narrative-focused game. Just because the show has good costumes and effects and stunts and all that great stuff doesn't mean that that's going to take off either. It can be a technical masterpiece as well. If the plot is shit, the show is screwed, and you removed the best thing about it, which is what made it different than other zombie shows. The father-daughter relationship is gone, replaced with some woman with Hulk Hogan arms that's a raving, angry, well, you know. Instead of that, like, you fundamentally change it to a completely different show. So they take this sample of people calling it shit. I can't believe it. They don't play games. What? They're casual viewers. They don't like video games, and they hated it. Maybe all those alt-right, sexist, bigot, ageist, Trump voters or whatever, every name in Yahtzee, maybe they were right. So much cope. Oh, it's hard to ignore now. With that all said, it's hard to ignore the massive drop in Season 2's user ratings. Sure, this could partly be a result of PlayStation gamers still being angry. They didn't watch the show because they knew where it was going. It's not them. So much cope around the fact that just people don't like it, and all of these critics sucked Neil Druckmann's rear end over this, and it got universally rejected. Every time this happens, these critics have a cope. Like, they get so upset that people disagree with them, and it can't be that anybody doesn't agree with them. It's always some kind of review bombing or trolls or sexists or some shit. Every single time, average people disagree with these coastal asses. It's really funny to watch. And this has been even better because now it's happened twice. And they're now finally forced to admit, hey, something's wrong here. We can't just call some dude getting off work, tired, cracking a beer open after putting the kids to bed and watching some TV, some kind of istophobe. That doesn't really work this time. Now we have to actually admit the show is just shit. And they're crying about it. Man, I'm so here for it. Oh, I love it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments, man. This has been some of the funnest shit to cover, is this show's failure that I knew was coming. Man, I'm so happy they released those numbers and coped about it, trying to get ahead of the fact that it's going to look like shit on Nielsen. Man, I'm glad they put those numbers out there. So let me know your thoughts on all of this. Also, if you would, check out my comic book. Got an awesome comic here, fun, action-packed comic book. Check it out. It's over on Ripicen if you've been following the indie scene. This is Eric July's publishing company, a name you can trust because he gets his books out there, and this book is done. And we got some great stuff on here. We got shirts, we got posters, and most importantly, we've got 4 covers of this amazing 60-plus page square-bound comic. And unlike The Last of Us, it won't disappoint you. It's going to entertain you. So check it out. You can get cover D for the low price of $17. And I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. Unlike The Last of Us Part 2, which is a trash show, this comic's actually amazing. So check it out. Also, if you would, please like the video, share the video. Share the link to the comic, too. That's free. Get it out there. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, 2 American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission, searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession, with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.